Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How is everyone doing this week? Good. Okay, well, let's settle down so Miss Salen can give you instructions on what we're going to be doing today within our small group. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about the concept of social celebrations that are culturally celebrated, such as birthday parties and the customs and social etiquette that accompany such social events and interactions. And pretty much what that means is like what is socially acceptable to behave like at a birthday party, and how it is socially acceptable to interact with others at a birthday party. And then we will be role-playing this event that we will be talking about and moving on further from there. Okay, so to begin, can anyone tell me an example of a social celebration? Okay, what do you think it means, Jacob? Did everyone hear that? So Jacob said he thinks an example of a social celebration could be hanging out at the park. Maybe not necessarily a social celebration, but a social interaction. What do you think it means, Victoria? So Victoria thinks an example of a social celebration could be someone's birthday. Okay. What about another example from anyone? Okay, Rory, what did you say? Rory said he thinks an example that could be used in holidays such as Christmas. That is excellent, Rory. What other definition can we think of within our group? Nobody has any other definitions or examples that we might think? Okay. Well, in this case, social celebrations can vary drastically. We need to learn social sensitivity and competence in order to foster this symbolic meaning, thinking, sequencing, and planning, and collaborating with others in order to have a social celebration. Okay, has anyone read the book that we will be talking about in role-playing, Bob's Birthday? Okay, some of you have watched Bob the Builder. That is even better, so you know who Bob is. This is just Bob's book, and obviously we're going to be talking about Bob's birthday. So some of you have read this book. Okay, that's awesome. That must mean that everybody's engaging in readings at home and within their free time at school. So as we begin this lesson, we're going to read the book for those who have not read it, and for those who have read it, you're just going to get a refresher. And when we are reading the book, we will discuss birthdays and other social expectations within them. Then we will play out the scenario through role play, with someone playing Bob, someone playing Wendy, and the others being the family members. And then for a warm-up, after the small group of students have been gathered, the children will be introduced to the role play scenario where it is Bob's birthday, a celebration of the day he is born. And make sure to understand that, most kids celebrate birthdays, but some kids haven't, so it's good to reiterate that. And obviously they will be familiar with these events because we have read the book, but it says Bob wakes up excited, wondering what wonderful plans his family and his friends have in store for him on this special day. However, as the day progresses, Bob is disappointed when everyone seems to have forgotten his birthday. But just before the day comes to an end, Bob is surprised by a wonderful surprise party that his family and friends have put together for him. And in the beginning, we will begin by reading the book Bob's Birthday. And then obviously, I stated this in the beginning, there's going to be a discussion about birthdays and social expectations. that may accompany the event of a birthday, and then the teacher will guide the children into role play, with one child being Bob, the other being Wendy, and the rest of them being family members. And then they'll play out the scenario, highlighting and discussing the different feelings that Bob has, Wendy, the family members, expectations, and roles of this type of social celebration. And then the children role-playing can lay out at a table for the party and sing the happy birthday song as they wish Bob a happy birthday. And then obviously at the end we'll ask open-ended questions, or not at the end necessarily, but throughout the lesson, like what is a birthday, what happens on someone's birthday, what kind of things do you do on your birthday, how do you feel on your birthday, and then how might Bob be feeling. And then at the end of the role play, we will discuss what concepts have been learned and any questions or further ideas that the children might have. And that's it.